So welcome, my dear students, another lecture about the unions, another part about the unions. Shall go in this part into the process of collective bargaining. The process of collective bargaining. We'll go now the process of collective bargaining. In any bargaining agreement, certain management rights are not negotiable. We cannot say, as example, that the union will tell the management not to manage or not to control the workers or not to discharge anyone who is not working. So no, this is not a power for the union. So including those are not negotiable means we don't talk about it. Absolutely, like the right to manage and operate the business, because there must be a management for the business. So we can't argue that the union will say, no, 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 no. There is no management for the business. Hire, promote, discharge employees. So these all are rights for management. All right, and the union does not have to interfere in this. However, is the negotiable or negotiate agreement, there may be a process outlined by the union for how these processes should work. So it arranges, example, the hiring process, the dismissing process, and so on, the training process. But this by the management, by the union. Okay, management rights also include the ability of the organization to direct the workforce, employees, the work of the employees, and to establish operational policy. So this is also management rights. The collective bargaining, for that is what the meaning of collective bargaining process is the aspect of a union security. So the union, obviously, the union security must collect dues or for the membership and recruit as many new members as possible because of paying the membership, the union. The contract checkup provision may be negotiated. This provision occurs when the employer, on behalf of the union, automatically deducts. So here the employer will deduct the fees of joining the union from the paycheck of the workers directly without going back into any. So the union here authorized the manager into deduct the amounts of the amounts due to the membership of the union from the paycheck of the workers. To recruit new members, the union may require something called a union shop. What the union shop requires a person to join the union within certain time period of joining the organization. As example, I joined the organization, then I have to join the union within, as example, 10 days, 1 month, 1.5 months, and so on. So this is also imposed by the union. The right to work states, union shops may be illegal. 22 states have passed right to work laws. So some consider it is not a legal work. In collective bargaining process, both parties are legally bound to bargain in good faith. This means they have a mutual obligation to participate actively in the deliberation and indicate the desire to find a basis for the agreement. So we have three bargaining topics. We have mandatory, permissive, and inlay. Wages, health, and safety management rights, work conditions, and benefits fall into the mandatory, because in the mandatory. The permissive topics are those that are not required, but they may be brought up during the process. For example, for that, the requirements for drug testing for the candidates. Also, we can also classify the bargaining issues to legal topics. We said also we have mandatory, permissive and illegal topics. Illegal topics, which obviously cannot be discussed. We cannot talk about it. Those types of illegal issues may be a discriminatory nature or anything that would be considered illegal outside the agreement. طيب, examples of bargaining topics like what? Like pay rates and structure, health benefit, incentives programs, job classification, performance assessment procedures, vacation time, health plans, layoff procedures, seniority, training process, severance pay, tools provided to employees, and process for new applicants. These are things can be negotiated. These are the examples of the bargaining topics. So we can say here, what are the types of bargaining? Here we'll say like this. What are the types of collective bargaining? This is a question. What are the types of collective bargaining? What are the types of collective bargaining? And this is our first question today. And also, we have what are the types of collective bargaining? We said there are 3 types of collective bargaining. And the second question, give examples. Give examples of collective bargaining. Give examples of collective bargaining as well. So here also we give examples of collective bargaining. Those are the 2 questions, the types of collective bargaining and examples of collective bargaining. I'll stay here for around 5 minutes to get your answer, guys, before we move into the next video or before we move into the next part. Thank you. So these were the two questions of today. What are the types of collective bargaining? And give example of collective bargaining. Thank you.